Hello and welcome to my level 4 mission running series. This time I'm in an Abaddon, which is not the best mission running ship, and in fact this is one of the worst, and I will do the Right Hand of Zazzmatazz mission. I don't know who comes up with these names, but it's really funny. Okay, let's accept it. And undock. So
drive active.
this is the fit. I use only Tech 1 and Tech 2 modules, so I try to keep the fit as cheap as possible. And I had a hard time making this ship work on level 4 missions because I needed to use five capacitor modules to have a decent capacitor, right? So now it's stable, cap stable. You need a cap stable, mostly cap stable capacitor on big missions, because you don't want to lose your capacitor, right? So because you can't, especially with lasers, you can't shoot with lasers if you don't have capacitor. You can't warp off from the missions. And also I have this 3 capacitor rigs as well, so this is crazy. I guess this ship is made for PvP, not PvE, but still some extra capacitor would be nice for this ship. You will find a detailed fit in the description of this video. If you have a suggestion about how to make it better, then please do. Okay, but back to Zazzmatazz. So here, and yeah, and even the DPS is not great. Yeah, it's close range 900, long range 500. This is not good. So with the Apocalypse I have 800 long range and 700 long range and 1100 short range, and much better capacitor, you know. But anyway, so it does the job. So it can do the missions, but the Apocalypse is much better ship, I think. So let's see, 50, no, that's not good enough. 50 fall off. Yeah, it will be okay. So first I want to kill is elite frigates, of course. Then probably the cruisers. Where are you guys? Where are you? And the mission objective is to destroy this outpost headquarters. And I don't know how many guards as well here. But you will find a mission guide, link to a mission guide in my video description as well. Okay. The incoming damage can be quite big at the beginning of this mission, so you might want to kill 7 McClary ASAP. He's one of the biggest. He has one of the biggest damage, or maybe the biggest damage in this mission. The other, I guess, Zor. Usually I leave Zor for the last because I want to check it into his cargo. Why? Because he might drop a really expensive implant. That's very rare, but sometimes he drops. And you know, because I don't have a utility high slot for tractor beam, then I have to go close to him. So that's why I usually kill him for the last, because then he will be much closer. Please. Oh, it takes so long. Okay, now these guys. Although it will be probably better with the multi-frequency, because they are close now. But as you can see, I don't have issues in this mission with this ship. Wait, are the rockets? No, the rockets are, I mean the missiles are not fixed. There are still an extra flash. It's not that bad with these missiles. These are explosive, looks like. But with kinetic missiles, you get white flashes. These are orange flashes. It's okay. Oh, it takes a lot of time to kill this. Okay, now the next can be Zor. And I also target these because when I start shooting the outpost headquarters, they will attack me and they can scram and grab me. Zor dies much faster. There's one more mission with Zor, that's the damsel in distress mission. Yes, and we want to check its wreck. And now let's kill these guys. So first I need to kill these because if I move, my lasers will have harder time to hit this. Even if I don't move, you know, like you can see. Yeah, when they start moving towards me in a straight line, then I can hit them. Please come. Okay. So I wonder what this guy is doing, probably mining. Whoa, it's so bad still. Maybe I should use another laser? The X-ray? Yep, probably it longer fall off. And I have to watch for gankers, although the gankers are rare in this area of the space, but they can be. I think it was in this system I was once probed out with combat probes by a ganker's probing guy, and I docked. So because I didn't want to get ganked. Okay. Cool. Now let's kill the headquarters. Of course, I need the Afterburner now, right, to get there in time. Okay, the drop from the other quarters is not important, that's only Tech 1 ammo. Maybe worth $1 million or so, so not worth to go there. But of course, if you are into salvaging and looting, then yeah, it's worth to take everything here, right? Okay, let's see there. I hope something there is. We find that implant, but who knows? Oh, this one. I almost clicked on this one. Oh no. Okay, so what you need to know. So this guy always drops this implant, Zor's custom navigation. This is trash. Like we see 1300 ISK. Sometimes he drops the custom navigation hyperlink. Now currently that's worth more than 100 million ISK. More than 100 million. But in 1 year I got only 3 times. That dropped 3 times in a whole year. But because of that, you always need to check the wreck of Zor. So don't forget. Also, this hacker card worth around 5 million ISK now, sometimes even up to 10 million. So that's, and this is always a drop as well, so always take this hacker card. You can sell it in Jita, but only on contract. So always take the stuff from Zor's rack. If you are lucky, then you get that 100 million ISK worth of implant as well. I already have uploaded like 2 videos when I found that implant in Zor's rack, by the way. So it was the Right Hand of Zazzmatazz mission. It's quite easy if you have a decent DPS and or good tank, so you can tank the incoming damage. If you don't kill the incoming NPCs fast enough, then the DPS will ramp up quickly. But I believe any battleship can do in this game, without exceptions. Even like, I don't know, like Praxis, you know. By the way, mission series with Praxis is also coming.
Warp drive active.
But I can say that I don't really like that ship, but you know, that can do the job as well.
Autopilot engaged.
So if you like this video, then please give it a like and subscribe. I publish videos weekly about level 4 missions, with at least from 2 to 4 different battleships. If you have any suggestions, then please write a comment about the fits. Even if about this fit, maybe you have a better one for level 4 missions, or I don't know, any other ships. But I want to point out that, so first I use only cheap fits, so I won't use like 100 million ISK worth of module on the ship. That's one thing. The other is I don't use micro jump drives, because that increases the mission completion time a lot. And I mean, really a lot. So because in that case you always have to use long range ammo, right? And the long range ammo always sucks compared to the short range ammo, at least in DPS. Exception are missiles, cruise missiles. They don't care about how far away you are from the NPCs, that they always do the same damage. But yeah, so we can use cruise missiles we can use micro jump drive with a Raven, for example, but then you know you have 3 minutes cooldown time for the micro jump drive. So if you kill the NPCs faster, then you have to still wait before you can jump back. So I don't like micro jump drive. So the faster you do the missions, the faster your income comes, you know, the ISK and loyalty points and such. Also, yeah, so basically I usually do an average tank, which is enough for most mission, and I compensate the lack of tank in some missions with high DPS. So that's what I'm doing. But okay, but that's all for now. Thanks for watching again, and see you in my next video. Bye.